Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are watching my YouTube video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified when new video is uploaded. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to edit video as a beginner to professional using kinemaster. Okay, let's open our kinemaster. As the kinemaster load, the kinemaster I'm using is the one that is cracked. It is hack, so you don't need to pay for it, and does not have watermark for producing your video. There's a link in the description below. You can follow the link to get this kinemaster. So, and it is not compulsory, or it is not important to create or have account on kinemaster. So you click on OK and it is loading. Boom, now we are here. See, then you click on create. As I've said earlier, it is not compulsory for you or important for you to have an account with kinemaster before you be able to use it. Just click on create, new project. This is where you enter the project name. So you type tutorial 1. Then you have different types of screen resolution depending on the social media you want to use it for. Then you have like for Instagram and TikTok, you can select any of them. I'm going to use this first one because that is the one I normally use. Then you have advanced setting. This advanced setting is for image photo display. So this is it. You have fit, full, auto, but I'll just leave it in fit. Fit is okay, don't change anything here, it is okay like this. We have default photo duration, just leave it. I'll explain default and transition duration later in the video as we go on. Then you click on create. Then allow it to access photo and media. The screen display is simple and easier to understand as we have the media panel, display screen or composition, and the timeline. The timeline and the media panel works together. When a layer is selected from the timeline, the media panel automatically changes to the property panel. Don't be confused with our little introduction. Okay guys, let's start creating and editing video. First, we are going to be using the media to create a file or import it using the media. So let's click on the media. We have different types of medias. We have video and image, but we are going to create a background with white color. Click on image asset, select the white background. To exit the media, press the S symbol. On the timeline panel, hold and drag the white background to the right, which indicates the beginning of the media. If you take a look at our media panel, you will notice that the layer, the record and the audio has been unlocked. So let's use the layer to import another file. You will notice that we have two media. Without the first media, you can't use the second media. So let's open the second media and select a video file with a green background. If you take a look at the timeline panel, you will notice that the white background is short while the green background is long. So we'll try to adjust the white background to the size of the green background. Press the white background, hold and drag the end to the right to expand it. Select the green background and scale it to fit the screen composition or display. Click on the left timeline panel to unselect all the selected layer. Now use the play button to play the video. As our video continues to play, I want to remind you that our background is white, not green. So we're going to move the green screen using the Chrome key. To use it, select the green layer on the timeline and go to Chrome key. Select the Chrome key. Press on the enable to enable the Chrome key. As you can see, our green screen has disappeared. Let's go back and play the video again. Now our video is playing without the green screen, so let's go and add text on it. Press the layer on the media panel to add some text, then text. Tap your width, then press OK. Press and hold the text and scale it to your desired size. Don't forget to position the text to a fit space. And now you notice that our text is on top of the green screen, the video file. So what we'll do is that we'll simply move it back. To move it back, click on the three dots at the left hand side and select send to back. The color of the text is white and also the background. So what we'll do is that we'll simply change the color of the text to black, so we'll be able to see our effect on it. And make sure that the text layer is selected. Select color from the property panel. Hold and drag the white circle to the black region to set it to black. And press the mark symbol. And select the text layer. Then go back to the beginning of the video. Then let's add an audio file on it. I already know the name of my audio file, so what I'll do is that I'll use the search bar and search for the audio file, which is sound intro 1. Press on the sound intro twice. Use the plus sign to add the audio file and use the pause or to play the audio file before adding it. Let's go back to our display screen or composition panel and press play. You will notice that our audio file did not play to the end because our media file is larger than it. So what we will do is that we will simply use the trim or split to fix the problem. Select the audio file that we imported. Press the trim and use the split to split the audio file into two. Press, hold and drag the second audio file to the end of the timeline so that it will align to each other. Select the second audio file that you just moved now, then drag and expand it. And move the first audio file closer to the second one. Select the second audio file and trim it from the left, so that when playing the video, it will not sound like a video that is being repeated twice. Drag the timeline down, press and hold the first audio file, then move it closer to the second one. Set your timeline position to the starting and press play. In this part 3, you learn how to design a text and animation. So let's open the media. Go to image asset and select the light gray background. Use the S to exit. Press to select the gray layer from the timeline panel and enable the vignette to add dark effect around it. Yeah, the background is cool, but I just want to introduce one of the clip graphics I like using it. It is good. So what we do is that you open the clip graphic and select the sentimental, then select the first one that has siren accent. Using clip graphic is cool. You can also play around with the rest. Okay, our background is okay, so let's go and add some text. Select the layer and select text. I will just type warning. I think this one I will design it with some cool effect like glowing effect. Press OK and just expand the warning, then drag it down, drop it here. I will unselect the layer and drag the timeline forward, to the left hand side, and I will add another text again. So what I'll do is I'll just fast forward it. By now you should know how to add text to any media. So what I'll just do, I'll just skip to the design side, the designing of the warning, to save time. Added all the text to the layer. So what I'll simply do is that I'll go to the warning timeline, then I'll select the warning, then I'll start applying the text. First of all, I have to change the color from white to red, but you can use any color of your choice. Now I'll go to blending and reduce it to 46. 46 should be okay. Now let's apply outliner. Make sure the color you choose with the outliner match with the color of the glue, so that the glue effect will show clearly. So enable the outliner, then press on the black circle to change the color to, I'll be using something like orange, but not too closer to orange. Something like orange is okay. So I'll just leave it there, then I'll pick the color and go back. So our color has changed now, so I'll reduce the weight smaller to reduce blurriness. So this is okay, then I'll go back. So now that I've set the outline color, I'll make sure I go to the glue, and I also make sure that the color I use from my outliner matches with the glue. So I'll enable the glue, then press on the box to open the color panel, then drag it to orange, then drag the circle, then pick it, then I'll go back to it, then I'll try to set the speed. I'll increase the speed to increase the glowing effect, then go back to the size and reduce the size. Just ensure that you fit it to your own desire. So this is okay. Let me go back to the glue again and do some things on it. I don't like it, so I will like okay, this is okay. Think this is okay. It's okay. The gluing is okay. Then that is all for the design of the test. Now let's move to animating the other test that we have. Before I will start using the animation, I just want to let you know that we have 3 types of animation. We have in animation, overall animation, and out animation. So I'll be applying the overall animation to the warning, and I'll choose the blink show. I will unselect the layer, then I'll select the flying layer, and I'll choose in animation, then I will select slide right for the animation, and also I will set the time to 0.5 seconds. I will unselect the layer and move it upward, then I will select the engine layer on the timeline, then I'll move it forward, then I will go and select the out animation, then I will choose slide left. Then as for the time, I will leave it. I won't touch the time, I won't change the time. So I will go back and select the around, then I'll apply any animation of my choice. This I've shown you the 3 animation we have. So I will apply in animation for the test one. So I will select the in animation, then I will select the drop on the hands drop, which is a cool one, and I also love this, it drop. So pick it now. I will also change the time to 0.5 seconds. Adding the animation. Let's play the video and see how it looks like. And I'm not going to add any audio file on it to save our time. In the previous part, we only focus on using background color from image assets, but in this part I will be using image file, which is JPG, and you can also use video file, following the same step we have been using to import files or media. Press media. My file is located in the screenshot folder. Then I'll press screenshot, then select the first image. I will move my timeline backward. If you look at the image very well, you notice that the image is not fit to the composition. So I'll use the rotate or mirror property. See, press on the layer and go to the mirror or rotate. Click on it, then go to the third one, rotate it to rotate it. And as you can see, the image is now fit to our screen. I will be using the effect before the handwriting. So open your layer and go to the effect. The effect is used to blur some part in video or image. So I'll open the effect now. Then choose the basics effect. Then choose the gallows blur. And I will scale it to the size of the messenger app I want to blur. Then scale it to the fit size. I will move it to cover the, you can see the messenger looks blur, but can still, like, it is not too clear. I will go back and select setting. Then from the setting, I will increase the blurriness to 20. Then unselect the layer from the timeline. Then go to layer and go to handwriting. The handwriting is basically used for direct, like you want to direct somebody, like press on this bus, like symbols. It's just like symbols. You get to understand once you use one of them. So open the layer and then go to handwriting. Press on the circle that have pencil to open the panel. Here we have the pencil, we have the brush, and we have the direction arrow, and a lot of them. So we are going to use the pencil and the arrows. You can test others out on your own. You can see it, so I'll be using them now. Use it to write W. I'll just use the arrow symbol to point to the kinemaster app. You will notice the second cycle. The second cycle is used to change the color of your handwriting. So I will change the color from red to green using the second cycle. So press the second cycle, open the color panel, then drag it to the green side, then press the mark. As you can see, the red is now going. So I'll draw another arrow to the kinemaster. You see, it is green. The last cycle, which is black, is used to increase the size of your handwriting. So I will be increasing it to a bigger size. Press the black cycle, then I will choose one which is big enough. Then I will drag it to the kinemaster app. So that is it. That is all for the effect and handwriting. The mixer property is only available for record, audio and video file. So when you want to use the media property, make sure you select the audio file you want to use. So what I will do now is that I will import my audio file by clicking on the audio, then use the search bar to search for intro. Then I will select the first one. Now I'll add it to it. I've added it to it. If you look at the timeline, you'll be seeing green there, which is done. So I'll go back and use the play button to play it. The sound is too loud. I'll select the layer and I'll use the mixer to reduce the volume of the sound. Maybe I'll reduce it to 22. 22 is okay. Then I'll go back again and play it. You notice that the sound is low. can see the sound is low compared to the first one, so I'll select it and reduce all the sound to 0. Then I'll go back again and play it. You notice there is no sound on the video again. And you can also reduce the sound of your video file following the same step. That is the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to leave a comment below in the comment section box. Thank you for watching.